Today I'm going to be showing you a quick and easy bookbinding method called the saddle stitch. Many commercial notebooks and memo books use this stitching method because it allows for flexibility and is a simple and efficient process. For materials, you will need scrap paper for the inside. I used 12 sheets, a color paper for the cover, an awl or a needle to pierce, thread, a needle that fits the thread, 2 clips, and a ruler. First, we're going to fold all of our sheets in half. I just did it a few pages at a time. This is just to mark the center and get a fold nice and marked for the book. Then you're going to do the same with your cover. If your paper is a bit thicker like mine, you'll notice it's a bit more difficult to crease, so I just ran it over with a bone folder and it was nice and flat. If you notice that the edge isn't flush, don't worry, we'll tackle this after binding. Lay the book open and make sure it's aligned, and then clip the sides to hold it in place. Mark a center point on the inside fold and then mark 1-inch dots on either side. Then go through and pierce each hole. Flip it over and ensure that the cover page gets fully pierced as well. Measure out your thread to fit 2.5 times the length of your spine. Thread the needle and leave both ends loose without a knot. Thread the center hole on the inside and leave a tail about 1 or 2 inches at the end. Then thread back through the next hole. Either side is okay. Keep on weaving through the holes until you reach the end. Then go back the other way to cover up the gaps. Once you reach the other end, make your way back to the middle hole where you started. Bring the needle around the first stitch on the inside and tie a knot. Then thread the remaining ends under the stitches so they're twisted and neat. And cut off the remaining ends. Now you can remove the clips and take the first few pages and just press them in, working the spine so it's nice and flat. Then grab the rest of your pages and do the same thing, just working around with it to make sure it takes shape. Now it's time to tackle the edge and make it flush. If you're using a paper cutter, clip the pages while they're still folded in, and then open it up to cut. You can also use an X-Acto knife for the same process. This isn't necessary, just to give your book a nice finish. Now you can use some weights, heavy books, or a book press, just for some extra weight to flatten the book. If you want to make your own book press, be sure to check out my DIY book press video. To jazz up my cover a bit, I took some decorative floral paper and cut out a rectangle. I still thought it looked a bit plain, so I cut off some corners from a silver takeout box I had used the night before, just to use as corner pieces for the floral paper. I hope this tutorial was simple and helpful and inspired someone to make their own saddle stitch notebook with what they've got on hand at home. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe for more DIYs and crafts. See you next time.